Um, 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 um. Nice. Yeah, Bailey's. Ah, silver. Anyways. Hello lads and ladies, my name is Shepard, I'm Barista, and welcome to my new stream video. Whenever you're watching this. Oh no, Excalibur! I'm sorry I didn't hear you. But yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining in, Excalibur. Welcome to a very, very chill game. I know, but it's a little bit weird. Lupa's here too. Nice. Anyways, welcome to a very, very chill game. This game is one of my favorite visual novels in general, because it's just chill. You make coffee, you talk to people. Blue lightning, the best remedy for an upset tummy or a bored mind, and in a pretty color to boot. Anyway, Excalibur, anyway, Lupa, how are you fucking doing? I myself prepared, one of the reasons why I started like 15 minutes later than I actually wanted, is because I made my coffee myself. I made my what's it called again? I forgot what it's called again. Let's just call it a double filtered coffee. Okay, let's call it that. That's what it is. A double filtered coffee. I think I didn't put enough sugar in it. Ah, nah, this misses something completely different. Ah, feck.
I need something chill.
Wait a second, I have to get something.
Boss of my life.
I need something chill during the most
How
infuriating part of my life. How's it going? I'm gonna answer that question soon. You will now see me stand to avoid for a second because I have to get something very, very, very essential. And it is kinda odd.
This is called Coffee Talk Episode 2. I checked the description.
How's it going? I checked the description. Yeah, you're right. This is Coffee Talk Episode 2. The thing is, in my earlier days, like when I streamed like for half a year or something, or for just a few months, I don't know anymore. It's been a while since I started streaming. At some point I streamed Coffee Talk, like the first game, because I thought, hey yo, I'm the god of Barista. Why don't I play a cozy game about coffee? And it just checked all the fucking boxes. It is cozy. It has incredibly well done world building, and it is a concept that I always admire, which is modern fantasy, like fantasy meets modern life. And we have here in this case like this world of where people and fantastical creatures, like humans and fantastical creatures, lived alongside each other and built more or less together a society where people where everybody has their own issues and their own differences. One of my favorite stories from the first game is the love story of a succubus and an elf. And this love story continues here. And it's so nice. I like it so much. Like, it's not one of those absolutely annoying visual novels that you have in mind when you think about visual novels. But it's all about, oh yeah, and then they fucked. I'm a little bit traumatized from when I played Nekopar. It was still a good story, though. Anyways, let's continue. I'm back. I put the thing that I needed for my coffee in the coffee. And you will never guess what it actually is. But I need it. Better? Yeah, better. Better. By the way, hello lads and ladies, my name is Drapus. I'm Barista. Welcome to a new stream video whenever you're watching this. Welcome back to Coffee Talk, episode 2. Today is Monday, September the 23rd, in the year of 2023. It's obvious that this game came out last year, and I only now managed to get to it. The Evening Whispers. The rise and fall of weird Steam box offices. A brief history. Sold out. Sold out. Replica astronaut suit to experience an extreme increase in sales. First wave of visa application to Europe rejected for failure to include passport signatures. Wait, before you do anything, there's a lot of new shit that I have to go through. Oh, hide. Wait. I met Silver already, yeah? Yeah, I met Silver. I knew it. I just forgot it. Road construction, Leonora Avenue. Rio is just so efficient. It breaks my heart. Joji. Trucker fell asleep and crashed near the 4th Avenue. No casualties, but quite the property damage. I'd reckon you want to avoid the area for the moment. Huh. Ah, Neko Shell. Huh. That's weird. Why can't I look at this? I wonder how everyone's doing. Aqua, we love you. Does everything happen for a reason or nah? Lucas, you're such an influencer boy. I don't know if I hate you or if I love you. It's a weird thing. I hope the power hiccups don't affect the machine too much. This is a very slow start. Ah, here we go. Right in the nick of time. Oh, that sounds like... That was not what I expected. The weirdest thing is, I already looked up what I need, and I still fucking... Why? Welcome, YouTube. By the way, those are siblings. They're aliens, and they're siblings, and they're aliens. They're still siblings, though. Welcome, you two. It's a relief to see you safe and sound. Hi, Drapus. Yes, we're also very relieved. It was a little scary last time. We analyzed the events of the evening and found them 31.245% frightening and 68.755% distasteful. Leaving in such a hurry is not an experience we care to repeat. Hopefully this will be a quieter evening. Yes, it is that. Yes, that is our wish. Anyhow, greetings are customary in cafes, bars, and restaurants, are they not? Therefore, good evening. Good even if in reality it should be good night. We find that very strange. But good evening is a way to say hello. But good night is a way to say goodbye. Is this assuming that you never start an encounter at night? Because that theory would appear to be empirically wrong. For example, this is the second time we meet Earthchild, and both times have been at night. Our 100% sample does not bear out the aforementioned premise, but additionally, the very concept of evening and morning seem only marginally, Amanda. Yes, what is it? I think Drapers tried to interject a couple of times. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, Drapers. Ah, no, it's alright. I didn't have anything important to say. The truth is, I'm not sure why our greetings have circadian rhythms. Earthlings are creatures of habit, I suppose, but getting attached to certain ways of using language, and often don't question the actual meaning of words. Yes, at least in this particular case, no one's getting hurt. Since I arrived here, I've observed that some thoughtless uses of language can have a much more painful effect. Indeed. We see and we agree. And we apologize for interrupting you, Drapers. Don't worry about it. Communicating without a hive connection is rather challenging. Besides, we've been in a somewhat heightened mental state. We have been finding Earth quite curious. Nice to know. Extraordinary, even. We are keen to absorb as much information as we can during our visit here. It seems to us, our siblings who previously visited Earth came back with findings of a rather superficial nature. We're excited to gather data that will advance the science of Earth studies. Our return to a hive will be triumphal. Of course we do not do such things for the glory, but still we are looking forward to seeing our work recognized. So are you a scholar, Miss Amanda? Yes, that is a good equivalent of what we are. We specialize in data gathering and analysis of poorly charted territories. That sounds very impressive. Oh, the DGA-PCT is much less impressive than our siblings' mission. Silver is an explorer and an adventurer. He is deserving of respect, and his mission to find a prospective partner is of the utmost importance. Still prospective, huh? No progress on that front, I take it? Well, I wouldn't quite say that. Very intriguing. You're always so professional, Rapus. You rarely ask direct questions, but I think you're a little curious about the gossip, right? What is gossip? Gossip is information about what goes on in other people's lives. Oh, we see. So it's like a data in individual beings, then? Yes, that sounds right. We love gossip. What is wrong with it? Nothing at all. I would love to listen to yours. But let me at least make you a drink first. We must consider our choice of drink carefully. We suggest our sibling goes first. Are you ready to order, Silver? I have an idea, yeah. Can we expect an interesting new recipe? You're a barista yourself now, after all. A barista? How am I? Oh, you mean the cafe. Yes, you mentioned you were opening one, didn't you? I am after a fashion, but I'm not focusing on drink menus just yet. Also intriguing. I promise I'm not withholding information, Rapers, but things are a little complicated. Is it alright if we start with a drink? I'll try my best to explain everything afterwards. That sounds good to me. Then I think I'd like something simple tonight. Do you remember the first drink I ordered when I came here years ago? Wasn't it a coffee-based drink? It was a coffee drink. I think you mentioned it was very bitter. Bitter and tart, right? Yes, I think that's right. A bitter and tart coffee drink. Already know. I think it's coffee. Coffee. But where's tart, by the way? Like, tart. Why tart? Anyway, brew. Oh, nice. Black lemon. Save it! Ah! Reinish! You're back! Silver agent keycard and give it to Silver. Wait. I am both more friends with Silver? Haha! It's a very new story for me to watch. Stories? No stories? You motherfucker. Anyway, how are you doing, Ryanish? I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing fine, delicious. A perfect, if unlikely, combination of sour and bitter. Where's Hyde? Hyde's not here yet.
I'm good.
And thank you, Toast, for coming as well. Thank you all for coming, by the way. Don't leave! We have Silver here, our hipster alien boyfriend. Anyway, what is... I got off the Asian last time you was here. This is quite something. Thank you, Drapers, truly. You can't know how much it tells, but it really does. Don't mention it. I thought, you know, maybe you'd find a way to put it to good use. I'm sure I can figure something out. You seem to have grown quite creative over the months. I guess I have, somewhat. I'll let you know how this plays out in the end. Thank you again. Here's a black lemon for you, Silver. This definitely looks like what I had in mind. And it tastes interesting. It's very minimal, yet strong. Very enjoyable. I think I might prefer sweeter things, but I'm glad I tried this one. You know, as I second what Miss Amanda said last time. I feel the same in some ways, yet also very different. I don't know. I don't think that everyone keeps changing all the time. Technically, we're all changing all the time. One of my core philosophies, which I'm actually thinking of making a video about it because I managed to condense it oddly well in my brain. Like a short video about it. I'm just gonna talk about how we technically are never really the same person. In theory. And in practice too. Maybe we feel like our personalities make sense because we see ourselves in hindsight. The truth is, we make ourselves up as we go along. That is an insightful theory, Silver. You have grown wiser. You used to be a rather youthful and innocent part of the hive. Well, I have had to learn and adapt here. It has been a couple of years after all. But despite all that, and considering what I said about people changing all the time, I don't think I've changed all that much. In fact, it's as if I've been becoming a little more me every day. Just revealing myself. Speaking of that, we meant to ask, how did you choose this specific Earthling appearance over another? Our observation is that Earthlings come in great many varieties, with a near infinity of combinations. Did you run a random generator algorithm? Oh no, it wasn't random at all. Even if at first it wasn't a conscious process. I chose the way I look because it felt true to who I am. When I first started coming to this cafe, I had a hard time understanding this world and its rules. That there were already some things that I could relate to. Some things that felt familiar. Like Hyde's eyes that always see beyond the surface. Or Gala's outfits, which is a sign of kindness and trust. I borrowed those traits from them without even realizing. You took inspiration from them? Yes, our species seems to have the ability to do that. But Gala's fashion I couldn't keep after all. It came with responsibilities. People stopped me all the time to ask me for medical advice. Deering boy, how are you doing? I can see how that would be problematic.
You know I'm high as fuck.
I'm gonna be that later too. I killed some I cured some today. Well, I hope I cured it. Well, I hope I cured it. I'm not sure. Yes, but when I found this fictional universe, where all the stories take place in the stars, so I changed my outfit to imitate that. Oh, that's why you have a Star Trek-like logo on your shirt. And at some point, it all came together.
So funny.
I know. I'm so incredibly hilarious. But you shouldn't actually think that. Do you? You should think that. You should definitely think that I'm hilarious. Because I think I'm hilarious. I don't think I'm hilarious, but I'm telling you that I think about it. But I'm hilarious to seem that I'm hilarious. You know? You know, reverse psychology and bullshit. Anyways. One morning I saw myself in the mirror and I felt right. Like the way I looked matched who I was. It made me feel at peace. So although I look different now from when we first met, and although I have learned the ways of this world a bit and have grown a bit, in many ways I still feel the same.
I gotta say hi to Natori.
Natori? Where's Natori? Anyways, hi to Natori. Hi! Natori, are you here? I know, I'm confused. People say things and I'm not really ready for this. Anyway, different but same. Yes, different but same. It makes sense to us. It really does. Oh, you have a Galaxy logo on your phone. It's an iPhone Galaxy. It's not fun. Oh, is this Laurel? Laurel? No, this is from Pearl. Oh, still no use from Mitch. We think the odds are now 84.318 that she has phantoming you. Do you mean ghosting? We mean phantoming as in when you think you hear a sound, but your ears are merely playing a trick on you. We thought we had established a hive connection with Mitch, but it was only a phantom sound after all. Anyway, what is Pearl saying? But her calendar might clear up soon if I want to meet her. Oh, Silver. Sounds like things are going very well indeed. I think it may be time I tell you a little bit about this. But we wish to order a drink as well. Of course, I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Amanda. And now the coffee machine fucks around. Of course it does! Of course it fucking electricity hiccups. Apologies, but the machine's having issues today. I'll let you know soon. Is it working again? Curious that earth drink making skills are so refined, yet so unreliable. This is a land of contradictions. It sure is. But do carry on, sibling. That's why I am gathering all kinds of coffee-making utensils in my lair. I mean, I am related to dragons after all. Point in cases, you could have just made coffee with a fucking filter holder if you have a right fucking tool. No, all you have is a fucking coffee machine through which you pour pretty much everything. How does that even work in the first place? I know I'm complaining a lot. I still love this game. It doesn't change a single fucking thing. Anyway, cheers. I'm drinking my coffee now. Probably coffee that makes me so hyped for some fucking reason. But do carry on, sibling. Right, so I've been relying on Amanda to help with the online part of online dating. And it's been working really well. It's been working really well, on average. There have also been some small issues. Earthlings are strange. Online dating had a reputation for emphasizing that. Yes. Some Earthlings express their interest, but when you say hello, they never answer back. while in real life saying hello is a starter for 99.845% of conversations. It seems that online, more humorous or breeding-orientated openers are favored. What? The thing is, I fucking hate online dating. I had some of those apps for a while now. And honestly, I deleted them all, like, after 2 weeks because they're just so fucking annoying. And you can't be yourself on those platforms. I'm one of the nicest individuals that I know, as arrogant as that sounds, but I have a lot of fucking people to back that up. Which sounds so pretentious, but you know what I mean. Point in case is, I have no idea how those fucking things work. And apparently, you either have to act like a fucking breeding bull on steroids, or like you are, I don't know, what's his name again? Jim Carrey. Either one or the other. And I'm neither, because I have my own sense of humor, obviously. Not because I'm not funny or something. I swear. However, if an opener is entirely horned, it is considered out of bounds and angrily dismissed. Horned. Yes, that is when prospective partners send you close-up pictures of their horns. Please don't. Draper's just... I'm just like... speechless. That is my IRL relation, right? What? People do that? Oh, yes. I think it would be fine after a bit of conversation. If we get into the mood and they ask me first, I'd probably say yes. Horns can be really pretty, you know. Breathe in. Breathe out. What? And it feels very strange when that's the first thing they do. I like that they just censored the word dick. Dick with horns. So nice of you. But I just have to hate my fucking brain for being what it is. But it feels very strange when it's the first thing they do before they even write a single word. I can imagine. And then sometimes Earthlings express interest, but after reading a joke that is statistically funny 99.908% of the time, they answer with a sad face and block communications. Brain too much and you hate it? That's my brain all the time. My brain just constantly fucking works. I'm so glad when it just spaces out for some moments, because then I just feel like a fucking normal individual for 5 seconds and not like a complete deranged lunatic that constantly tries to plan world domination. Which, I'm not saying I'm not doing this, but there are times where you shouldn't do this. Funny for you, 99.9.8% of the time. Yes. Fortunately, online dating is governed by the law of large numbers, which favors persistence. We are patient. Amanda has been spending a lot of time on the app, and it started to work out. I'm now having conversation with some really nice people, especially Pearl. We prefer Laurel. Her facial features are more symmetrical, but Silver seems to favor the asymmetrical Earthling. Amanda actually just depicts something really fucking funny that you can see in babies. If you didn't know that, but babies like to stare or to watch highly symmetrical faces. The more symmetrical a face is, the more it is likely that a baby thinks you're pretty and therefore looks at you for longer. Or be more open to you, which is kind of weird, but it is actually something that is already, like, statistically proven. It's just, she sounds like a really good person. She's a communications director for a charity that fights homelessness. She cares about other people a lot, and I don't think she's been very lucky in return. But she's very funny and curious of everything, and her smile, "Please desist, we can sense your hormones boiling." And she's the person you might be getting a date with. I really hope so. Do you have a day and time for your date? No. This is on a different topic. Please excuse me. What? So I take it you've been enjoying your time on Earth, Miss Amanda. Or not? No, we have been enjoying it, but we also see the limits of it. How do you mean? We are a hive mind. A hive mind knows no boundaries or limitations. We share all our thoughts and desires. It is not difficult for us to connect. We are born connected, but Earthlings are guarded. They have complex emotions, and they have no means of truly knowing what anyone else feels. That makes me afraid of judgment and of hurt, which is the ADHD movement or autistic movement. I don't know what it is. I think it's autistic. Thing I did my entire fucking life, in short, of just saying what the fuck you think is like the best fucking way. You just have to learn how to phrase it and not sound like a rude fucking asshole. Which is something that I actually managed to do for a really long time, really well. Like, I could tell someone in the face that I think he's a fucking annoying bastard. And they basically were just nodding and saying like, "Oh yeah, thank you for your kind words." I'm just like, what? I don't even know how I did that. Because I have no way of replicating that nowadays. It's so weird and annoying. It must be very difficult and painful for them to connect deeply. There's so much they must let go of first. We could not leave oh, fuck my tiredness. We could not live like that. You said that online networks were like a hive. Like a hive, but not a true hive. A true hive requires honesty and directness, as well as a desire to deeply understand others. I see. You don't think you could ever adapt the way Silver has? Silver is different. Even when he was part of us, we could sense him looking outwards. That is why he has become such an amazing explorer. And that is why he made the effort to learn Earthlings' codes and behaviors. He did not just want to understand. He wanted to experience. We are not like him. We like to seek knowledge on what is different from us. But once we have that knowledge, we are satisfied. Uncovering it and bringing it back is what makes us happy. This is curious. It seems we are picking up some Earthling instincts after all. It is a good thing our data readings here should soon be complete, and Silver's on his way to getting a date. It would appear so. He got dumped. He got so dumped. He got so dumped. Amanda, we have to go. What? Again? That call was bad news. That again. Too late. Just hang behind the corner, quick. Oh no! It's Mr. Smith. Mr. Agent. I definitely could use a detergent or reagent. But that joke didn't land well. I'm sorry. Good evening, Mr. Agent. We apologize, but our machine has been having issues. We cannot serve drinks at the moment. You know very well I'm not here for drinks. I'd rather not involve any more civilians in this, though. Oh, do you mean me? I'm sorry, but can't whatever this is wait for another night? I haven't finished my drinks yet, and it looks like rain again outside. Well, here's something that can't wait for starters. Barista, do you happen to find an ID card lying around? An ID card? Not that I can recall, no. I certainly hope you're telling the truth. Mr. Agent, you seem to always doubt me. But you've been here several times already. And every time I lie to you, to be honest. But that's a completely different thing. We have to protect our friend, and if we have to protect our friend, everything is necessary.
We lang war ich way.
Oh no, it here. That's our speech shed. Speech shed? That was the last fucking moment that guy sent a message. I can see that. I mean, det var wahrscheinlich nicht so lang weg, to be honest. But you've been here several times already. Surely you should see by now that I'm not lying. Well, you're awfully good at avoiding straight answers, and losing an ID card sounds very troublesome. Back when I worked at a delivery center, they would make us pay a lot to replace lost ID cards. That's not even the start of it. My job is a lot less forgiving than a delivery center. I'm very sorry to hear that. What's your job exactly? We uncover illegal aliens and extradite them. By the way, you see what was MIB thing on his in his pocket. He's literally an MIB agent. You know, a Man in Black. Like, come on, here. The neuralizer or whatever it's called. I forgot it. Oh, Mr. Hyde. Darling, I could be behind you, Nick, without you realizing. What makes you think I actually need permission to enter our building? Whoa, Hyde being threatening online. What the fuck? Which is why I've been coming here in the first place. We keep getting tips that there have been alien sightings around this cafe. Speaking of which, if you notice anything out of the ordinary, young man. I can't say that I have. I don't come here all that often, but it always seemed very above board to me. Why are you threatening people to the suicide? Yeah, my fault exactly! Are you sure that the tips aren't a prank? It seems that some young people enjoy Vtuber as a pastime. We have very popular videos of them online. That... maybe it is. But still have to investigate properly. Otherwise my superiors will have my head on a platter. But you can't waste your time on a cold trailer either. Surely your superiors will see that you've done your best? I doubt that. They're a bit obsessed with the alien situation. Obsessed? Is that really that big an issue? Well, having such unusual elements around disturbs the public peace. Your average Joe has no clue what to make of him, you know. It makes people feel unsettled. I see. Although the visible aliens aren't too bad from where I'm standing. At least we can identify at least we can identify and extract them. Aliens who try to pass for Earthlings are a bigger problem. Why so? For one, it just muddles things. No matter how much they try to look like Earthlings, they were born aliens, and aliens they will remain. But... So you're a fucking racist! This guy is a Nazi in disguise! He's a xenophobe! That's what it's called! He's a xenophobe! He's a fucking xenophobe, that bastard! But now for aliens who don't look like aliens. What does that mean, you know? And where to start? What if some Earthlings decided they wanted to look like aliens? That would be a huge mess. Would it? Anyway, the top brass insists that we go after them. And in the end, that makes my job a lot harder. All the time spent detecting them. Give me a good spacesuit wearing alien any day, you know. Oh, but don't you worry about a thing. We at Fire always find a way to keep the public safe. I see. So how do you go about detecting them exactly? That one's easy. Once they have my suspicions, I check their ID. That makes it all clear, right? Right. I do wonder, well, what is it? And I'm sorry if I'm being too curious. I have a habit of putting my foot in my mouth. No, you good. No harm in asking. In that case, what is that makes aliens so very different? There are all sorts of people living here. They all have different personalities, different looks. And for me, when I walk through the streets of Seattle, and I see that no two people are alike, I'll admit that it makes me very happy. And if someone comes from further away, but they feel an Earthling at heart, would they really be more different from the people who live in the city? When the people in the city are different, when the people in the city are different from each other? Or would they just be another version of an Earthling? Perhaps no less beautiful. No reason. He just wanted to fuck with people. I love Hyde. At the end of the day, who the heck knows? Not that I can afford to spend time pondering it. I don't have a dog in this fight, so to speak. Thing is, the law is the law, and my job is to uphold it. Right, but despite everything you said, it's still unclear to me why the law is so stringent against aliens. Ah, well, it's not so much that the law is stringent against them. It's more that there's no law for them. How do you mean? Well, at this point, we have treaties and code for all races we know of, right? But we never made a treaty with aliens or anything resembling it. There's no law even acknowledging their existence. Oh, I didn't know that. But why is that a problem? That's easy. We have no way to regulate the present. So it's all about mass 1979 or whatever it's called. 1994, 1985. I have no idea how this fucking book is called. Totalitarianism. Spying on the public. That's the thing that I want to say. Yes. It's all just a giant fucking... Brain doesn't want to brain well. This is... I had too much caffeine, which is so completely weird because I had only one... I didn't even finish my coffee yet! How? There's been no thorough analysis of how they can cohabitate with Earthlings. As I said, it's all very confusing. For all we know, they could be very damaging to us. So it feels safer to keep them away, at least for now. Safer for whom? It is what it is. I'm not afraid of aliens myself. And going after them is not my biggest passion. But since I'm doing this job, might as well aim for a promotion. Anyhow, just call us at fire if you spot any aliens, right? You seem like an honest sort, unlike some other people. Did you mean me? I was as honest as I could be with you. So stop slandering my name, man. Some other people who should learn to be more straightforward if they want their business to stay in business. He's threatening me. This motherfucker's threatening me. Man. I was thinking out loud because a lot of things happened lately, so I was just processing it. So as if it was insensitive. Wait, what? What was that? Ha! Coffee machine! You are my life savior! Just for coffee machine. It seems to have restarted now. That's a relief. Right. I think I'm still going to conduct a search of the premises. Just to be on the safe. Meow. What the heck is this? If I'm not mistaken, this is a local cat. It's come over here once before. Looks like it might be hiding from another stray. It's very cute. Good kitty. Meow. I think it likes you. What sort of place is this? With your fiddly machine and your weird pets. And now it looks like I have an emergency elsewhere. Well, I guess you're off the hook for now. You and your cafe. But make sure I don't get such reports about you anymore. We will try our best, Mr. Agent. What an asshole! Silver, you're trembling. That's alright. You can come out now, I think, Amanda. Well, we found this experience 100% distasteful. Actually, it was 40.235 distasteful, 20.834 scary, and 38.931 exciting. Huh. I apologize. This is just nerves. We're truly sorry for the disturbance. It's not your fault at all. But should you be sticking around here, the agent might come back. No. I lured him away, at least for now. You did? Although it's a good thing the little cat came in when it did. It bought us some precious minutes. What sort of earthling are you? We see. Do you be cat? We can feel this earthling's intent better than usual. It is expressing it clearly. It wishes to rest and be left alone. I feel out of sorts. Is the machine really working again? It is, indeed. But make us a drink, one for Silver as well. The same one should be fine for both. Just make it hot and comforting, and... What would you like, sibling? I think I need some sweetness right now. I would really appreciate a hot, very sweet, very comforting drink. Yeah, it sounds like a hot chocolate for you, man! For that we use chocolate and honey. Honey, honey. I just have a weird flashback to the time when we watched the ABBA musical Mamma Mia. In school. Well, actually kind of cool. Honey chocolate. Oh boy. Here you go. Plenty of sweetness in this. This tastes amazing. Thank you, Drapers. This really is my kind of drink. It is very thick, is it not? The viscosity of this seems to be nearing 10,000 CPS. We like how different this experience is from the drink you served us the other night. I'm impressed, though, Silver. You've become quite savvy at navigating these situations. Even if I'm sure you'd rather avoid them altogether. Yes, I would definitely prefer to avoid them, but I need to get used to them anyway. Why? The agent doesn't know you've come from outer space? Surely you should be off the hook for now. It's more complicated than that. Drippers, do you know the cafe I said I'm opening? Yes. Well, it's not exactly like this cafe. In fact, it's not exactly a cafe at all. For the past few months, it's been the base of operations for SAFE, Society for Aliens and Various Extraterrestrials. Wow. I know it sounds very reckless. No, it sounds rather admirable. I think I underestimate you. I don't know. But you see why I've had to become savvy, as you said. I have a lot of people depending on me now. Those who are just arriving to Earth and are confused and scared. Those who have adopted Earthling appearances and are trying to blend in. Those who are learning how to understand life here, and how to understand themselves. For all of them, it's an existential matter. Not everyone is meant to be a hive mind. I know I wasn't. No offense, Amanda. We are not offended. We have always known you were different from us. It is all the same to us. You are our sibling, whether you live as the hive or as an Earthling. Oh, true family love. Amanda, I really do love you. What is love? That is not a conversation I think I can have right now. I'll explain it to you tomorrow, okay? After we both have a rest. We will remind you of it. I know you will. I think I'm getting a little tired now. Is it alright if we go back? Absolutely. Our energy is also 98.429 depleted. I forgot the percent. Silver, is there anything we can do to help? No, I don't think so. Thank you for offering, really. But you have a different part to play in all this. And you've been playing it very well. You're very kind. Well, in that case, have a good night, the two of you. And please come again soon. You will always be welcome here. Us and many others. We know, and we're grateful. Good night, Drapers. I'd say good night to the cat, but I don't think it needs my wishes. Good night, Drapers. See, now we can say. See, now we can see. Say, you. Since when am I able to do this? I can move my head around. I can take a look at the shop. Left and right and left and right and left and right and left and right. Why am I only now realizing this? How?
Drapo discovering he has a neck is crazy.
What the fuck? We find it rather odd that maybe we should continue this chat while we walk. Alright. What a night. It has been a great deal for... It has been a great deal more animated than we bargained for. Ah, don't worry, now it's the end of the night and I don't want to save as close as possible to the end of the night, so we start next day again with an evening whispers. And I suppose we have a new four-legged friend now. I wonder what you're doing here, little one. I bet. Amanda! You bastard! Silver! You also bastard! Why is none of you having anything in their fucking bio? I feel betrayed. I wonder what you're doing here, little one. Don't you have a home? Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Meow. Meow. Oh well, I guess it's time to... Oh well, I guess it's time for you to let me close up. But Silver... It's an honor to be related to someone like you. Understandable. The thing is, the last game literally ends with Silver coming back. Like, Silver looking a little different than now, but still looking humanoid, because the entire rest of the day... The game, you saw him like you saw Amanda in a spacesuit. And he basically comes up and hints at you that you're literal gods. And I'm just like, I feel called out. It's on for you to be remade to someone like you. Ha! Perfect! Tea Jaherocelia, sea with roasted ginger with a touch of honey. Perfect for rainy evenings. Anyways, I hope you had fun. For I had fun. And I hope, like seriously, thank you so much for joining in. I love it when people join in. I love when people join in into this game, which is usually a little bit more chill than that. I'm just very hyperactive. But games like this, I really like being hyperactive because then I can be more myself. Does that make sense? I can get the most out of this game because I can show more how much what I think of every situation. Does that make any sense to any of you? Like, I have those huge ups and downs which just come with depression. That's just a normal thing, and I fucking hate it. But when I have a up, which often just gets triggered by drinking a coffee in the evening, because usually I get tired, and coffee blocks tiredness, and then I'm suddenly hyper, it's a good thing. If I'm having a high attitude, not high in terms of, you know, W, but in terms of coffee, and I'm actually feeling good, this game is perfect for it. Which is also why I like to play it the days I do it, like Friday night, the date where you relax and go into the weekend. And when the weekend you can stress about something else. But this game is short, to the point, had an amazing story, really good characters, amazing world building, and it's just so cozy and simple. I fucking love it. And again, I hope you had fun. For I had a shit ton of fun. And I hope to see you in the next stream. Video? Well, whenever you are watching this.
'Twas much fun, yes, good.
Thank you. See you tomorrow. I hope it leads because I have to go to work tomorrow for some fucking reason, which is really fucking annoying. Bye bye.